Hello everyone and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. And today it's both a Let's Play and a Let's Challenge. And so we get off right here building my space plane. I already picked up the pod and everything. And so we start building it up, putting a bunch of controls on it. And of course a segment. And trying to choose which engine. I'm like divided between the Rapier and the Aerospike because the Rapier, it's got pretty good amount of thrust. That's what I'm going for, and of course turning on part clipping and infinite fuel, which again later on I will get to exactly how the challenge works. Right now I just built the plane and we're gonna test it out a few times. So right here you're gonna see me putting the engines on to turbo and an Aerospike, and look at how far ahead the lift is. I decided to throw that away and go with a completely different design. A design that hasn't been used in a few months. If you remember my Kerbal War 1 challenge, yep, that was it. You had to build a buy or triplane and basically bomb the space center, and according to how well it flew, what its takeoff speed was, yada yada yada, and give you the points. This challenge is gonna go a little bit differently. I'm gonna give you the story right now, okay? Gene Cummin. If you all know who Gene Cummin is, raise your hand. Good job. Only one of you raised your hand. So I will explain who Gene Cummin is. He is the guy at Mission Control. He basically tells the Kerbals what to do while they're in space because you told them what to do while watching them in space before the space center even got to him. Logic, I do not know where you are, but anyways, he decided that it would be best if we went through some practice drills. You know, like you have fire drills, you have your tornado drills, you know, those kinds of drills. We're going to go through an attack drill slash catastrophe drill. And of course we're going to set that up here, and you won't see exactly how we're going to simulate it just yet. But it's going to involve explosions, I guarantee you. This is going to have plenty of explosions to satisfy you guys. And of course plenty of tweaking thanks to update 0.23 brought us tweakables as well as updates to science. And here I go naming my spacecraft, well this is an aircraft, the Sunray 23F Jouster. Wait for it, Jouster. I may have spelled that wrong, someone correct me if I did. And of course putting some tail fins on because, you know, you kind of need tail fins. Yeah, you kind of need tail fins. Anyways, Gene Cummin decided that he wants it, and so he said, "Hey, Jebediah, I want you to run the drill here. We're gonna do, I don't know how exactly he would sound if he actually spoke English. I want you to build something, a spacecraft, an aircraft, anything to simulate a disaster, like someone who really, really hated us has decided to attack the space center." And Jeb's like, "Well, okay. I don't know what he sounds like, but that sounds like him. He sounds like a redneck to me. Sorry if I offended you. I should be offended myself because I am a redneck, apparently. Apparently my family is full of rednecks. I am not dissing my family. I am dissing myself. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is basically what he told me to build. He told me to build something like this, and of course I break his rules saying to not use any mod parts. I break it. Yes, I break it. I decided to use the B9 aerospace landing gears. This is the 0.22 update. I don't know if it has updated recently. I need to go check. And right now it seems to be running pretty nicely with 0.23. Yeah, so we're just putting some parachutes on. I don't know why I dropped it. And that's another part. We're going to send it up aboard. We're going to take care of the oxidizer because we don't really need it unwanted. And we're actually, you know, this is one thing I would love to see in Kerbal Space Program. Okay, I'm going to put this out to the developers. Developers, if you're watching, maybe, you know, just maybe add differential thrust. If you have more than one engine, you can maybe put differential thrust. It may actually be... Oh, we're going to take off. take off. And of course, this is the best way to see how much the jet engines lag. As you get here, they're just now catching up, and it's already in the air. And my God, look at the fluffiness of the thing. Look. Well, first off, look at the fact that we're flying straight. Yay, now we're dropping down to 50% throttle. And oh my gosh, there's the fluffiness again. What is going on here? I do not know. Actually, it's at 75% or 50%. I can't tell. They're not really spaced very well apart, if you ask me. There's not, well, they're not clearly marked. It's 0 and 100. I can't tell anything between. At least I haven't took the time to tell anything between. Now, also, you'll be noticing we have a very bad turning radius. Oh yeah, very bad. It's taking a while for us to turn, and we've got all of that to move. And we're gonna zoom in on the launch pad, where we have one of the spacecrafts for my nonsense running around. The IDK, I called it because I had no idea what I was doing. Basically, you'll see that it's a bunch of mainsails with crew capsules, the large ones. Here I go to simulate an abort, and also they all detach. I don't know what it's doing. Parachute's deployed! Yes, it's good work! Fall back! Oh no, the parachute's left!
Uh-oh.
Yes, uh-oh. And we're gonna try to do a falling body. Oh my gosh, come on, work! Deploy!
Crap.
Yep, crap indeed. So we go back into the spaceplane hangar and try to address some of the issues from our last flight. And of course, you'll notice later on that we did not address all the issues with the spaceplane in the spaceplane hangar, or at least you won't see that I did. Then we go back out. Boom, we're back out. We're ready. We're gonna try again, and hopefully we can fix it. But of course, if you noticed earlier, we probably didn't fix the floppiness just yet. Yo, again, that latency really showing itself. Now, another thing, I'm gonna point this out to you guys. Someone explain to me why there's a red portion on the throttle, because I don't see any point to it if you can't physically go past the 100 mark into the red zone on the throttle. Here's me. We're trying to fix some of these issues. Here, I'm probably screaming at you, like freaking here, screaming, and oh my gosh, look at that floppiness. Not even bacon is that floppy. Well, yeah, it actually is. But look, we got good roll. We roll really well. Really well. There are no outtakes in Let's Plays. Well, at least not yet. No, I decided to give you the raw material. The true raw material that I decided to give you. I also kind of like looking at my wave file. Because right now, with this commentary, I have set up the actual video and the wave file next to me from Audacity. And of course, you might notice that a lot of people use Audacity. It's a pretty good audio program. And here we are, we're flipping around, trying to simulate something. I don't know what we're simulating. Oh my gosh, I think we're trying to do an abort. I'm trying to get this to go out of control, I think. No. What am I doing? I do not know what I did here. I think I'm going to try to simulate an abort by crashing into IDK. Or at least attempt to crash in. I don't think this works, and yet there's a random lag spike for you guys. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed that random lag spike. Because, you know, it's gonna pop up every now and then. I don't know why. I guess that has to do with rendering. Here we come. Closing in. Closing in. Aboard! 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 Oh no. That's the IDK if you want to know what it looks like. Fluted lid. Yeah, also I noticed something with my custom flag. You'll see it when we go into space plane hangar next, which is it now. My custom flag, it doesn't appear on either of the other flags. What's going on with that? Someone tell me. Do I have to reinstall it? I mean, it's pretty simple. Just put the image into freaking database of flags, but still. And here we are. We are much sturdier this time. We're ready to go into the next phase of building, which is gonna involve the most epic thing ever, in the most epic voice to describe it to you, in the most epic ways, truly of epic proportions. I also kind of break one of my personal rules here, going out the epic voice slowly, going out that epic voice. Look at the G-force. Yeah, I usually try to stay in the green with my Dream Force. Dream Force! It's like Dreamcast, but forcing. No tangent, but yeah, I constantly am going out as a G-force. I try to not go into it. I'm gonna assume that it's the speed of the spacecraft. I mean, look how fast we're going. I know we're dropping it. We're simulating an abort. Here we go. We aborted. Woo! We didn't blow up this time. The spacecraft pulls away. And I'm eating something. I don't know what I'm eating. Don't mind me. Don't mind past me. I'm just eating here. It's kind of annoying, I know. But anyways, here we are. We're trying to land on the landing gear. For some reason, we can't get it there. And there we are. Woo! Hallelujah. 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 It didn't break off. Yes, it didn't break off indeed. And I'm also surprised the landing gear didn't break off either. I didn't put unbreakable parts on. And of course we jumped right to the new stuff because I didn't want to show you that stuff. We jumped straight into the first portion of me trying to basically do the challenge. Basically. We're gonna aim for the mission control, which gives us 20 if we hit the building, 10 if we don't. And I don't think, yeah, we actually launched the rocket. Only 2 went off. 1 hit the stairway. Looked like, you can double check that for me. It looked like 1 hit the stairway and 1 hit the ground. So that gives us 30 points. And I'm excited. Woo! We actually hit the mission control. And we just ruined it for ourselves. Explosions everywhere. So we go back to the space plane hangar and you'll get to see the flag, I think. If you look in the back, it's usually in the back. Just putting some struts on, redoing the wings for the bombs here. Yeah. And I don't know why I didn't put up my center lift. I pre-made these bombs. Thank you, Sub-Assembly. You saved my life so many times. Yep, there's a flag. You got a quick glimpse of it. I don't know why it's not visible, but for some reason it doesn't like to be visible. Look at all those Kerbals running around. Oh my gosh, ADD moment. And of course, after all that, we come here. You know, we get a little bit of lag because of how many parts we have on there, but that's completely fine. So long as we get into the air and we do our mission and loot it, you are going to get it done. I guarantee it. Men's Warehouse. No. Never. No. No, don't do it. Don't do it, plane. No! I stopped right before it. So I could go in and fix it because, you know, we gotta fix everything. We gotta tear stuff off. We gotta get rid of monopropellant. Definitely get rid of the monopropellant. And we gotta stop really, 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 really fast. Oh my gosh. And of course, we're gonna put any new bombs on. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take care of all this stuff. We're gonna make sure it looks good. Take care of the monopropellant. Take care of the monopropellant. We're gonna fix the fuel issue because, you know, we're running at we're, oh my gosh, I just ran the streak. Oh my gosh. And we're gonna just take care of the custom setup here. We're gonna do it so that whenever I need to, I can just launch them whenever I want it. And I didn't have to worry about the setup. But the setup's there just in case I want to launch. Of course, setting up the engines so that I can turn them off whenever I want. And we're here on the runway again. And who's gonna place bet? Where are we gonna launch? Where are we gonna shoot? Where are we gonna shoot? Where are we gonna shoot? Okay, I also gonna remind you guys that I did many failed attempts. This is probably the last attempt. And hopefully get up. Come on past me. Get up in here. Get up in here. Get up in here. Get up the air. Don't break. I dare you not to break. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on. Yes. We are in the air. We are flying.
No. Don't do anything that involves your account.
Words of wisdom from Usful Free Trade. Yes, my little brother came by asking what to do with his account on Minecraft, and I told him not to mess with it. Don't mess with accounts that's gonna do any problems with you, something like that. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's trying to set up a server. Look at him, a 10-year-old trying to set up a server. I told him not to. Because, you know, why? And I'm looking around trying to figure out what to do here. I'm trying to figure out targets. Figure out targets here for my space plane. And I decide I don't know what I'm doing. I'm speeding up, of course. But exactly what I do, I think. Yes, I know what this run was. Okay, I know what this run was. Okay, we're gonna turn around here, and you're gonna see exactly what we're doing. And again, differential thrust. If you don't know what differential thrust is, it's basically two ways of doing it. Either you have one engine slow down and one engine stay the same. Actually, three ways. One engine slow down, one engine stay the same. One engine speed up, one engine stay the same, or one engine slow down, one engine speed up, which basically gives you the yaw effect with the engines. The only problem is it's a little bit unstable if you don't have a proper yaw surface, proper tail. I mean, this would work fine with yawing. But here we come. We're gonna go in. We are gonna do the deed. We are in fact going to shoot the Science Center, which is split up into 3. Get more on the challenge later on. For now, we are just gonna demonstrate this. And oh my gosh, look how far away we are. Here we are. This is where we're shooting. We are gonna use the cockpit to aim for where we're going. And yeah, we're gonna try to get lined up. Lining up. It's a little hard because if you haven't noticed, those things wiggle like hell. Fire away, and we completely missed. They bent backwards, and of course, Patsy gets frustrated. Try to pull up, Patsy. Try to pull up. Before it fails. Oh no!
Oh. Go, they come.
And we go back to the spaceplane hangar after talking to my dog about it. We decided that we should put some aerospikes on both ends, and as well put what I call nose pitchers. I don't know their official name. I know they're canards, but I'm gonna call them nose pitchers. They make the jousting poles look like spears. Anywho, I speed through this because we want to get to the good portion, and here we are. I'm gonna show you this really good. I threaded both parts. For some reason, left wobbles. Right doesn't. What's going on here? I don't know. I checked, make sure everything's going on right. Yeah, that's fine. Glitching. All the gauges looks good. I don't know what's going on with that left one. Something weird's going on. So we go back to 4 times acceleration as I turn around, and I try to get a target. I try to hit the Space Center again. The Space Center, it seems to be a long shot. I put away my nav ball so I got a better shot of aiming. First mistake I made. I am too high up. Right now I probably should have deployed if I wanted to hit anything. Maybe a little bit sooner here. It's the second last bag actually. Right around here I'm probably should have deployed. I'm coming in fast and furious at 81 meters per second. 79, 78, 77, whatever. And I'm up really high, 580 meters per second. I made that mistake. Don't make that mistake. Okay? And I was thinking I was much lower. I wasn't paying attention to the top. So I deploy. And look at that. They all fall perfectly in line. But they completely missed the science center and are aiming for the vehicle assembly building. And they missed the rooftop, but look at that. Some of them actually hit it. That counts. That counts. And some of the parts start falling off. So I get a little disappointed that I missed everything. And let's see, come back around. I do. Come back around, I do. To hit the base center with these rockets, I do. Yes. Oh, that is most impressive. I just messed up my own sentence. Man, I just messed up my own English. Ah, help me! And yes, we're gonna terrify some visitors. Fire away. Congratulations, you just hit the vehicle assembly building and completed your mission. All you have to do now is abort Lucid, and you can complete. Well, you did complete your mission first, but you can do. Okay, you can go do whatever you want. This is where my throat. So yes, Lucid, you finally hit everything you needed to, and now you're on to your next portion. You just need to abort. Okay, you need to abort using the abort system, and that involves, and of course my abort system involves decoupling the cockpit. You can do it however you want. I decided to do it this way. And we're going extremely fast. I saw the nav ball away, and this is my best way of doing a U-turn, is just flipping over. And we come back up, flip right around, put the landing gear down because we're going to try to land on the landing gear. And of course, the last time I had a successful abort, I did not have as many control surfaces. Which, if you play past Kerbal Space programs, you know that the little round bits in control, those used to be SAS, and you had to have those to have SAS. Kind of happy they did it that way. Just made them controls because you know what? We need more reaction wheels. I made another plane, which I will show in a later Let's Play, that basically just abuses this to the max. Come on, break away, break away. Yes. As our space plane goes off and spears the sky, we fall down at supersonic speeds. I'm just lying. We're just falling down. And as we fall down, we are descending rapidly, not being able to deploy until 350 meters above the ground. So our drag chute will save us from it. I don't know what we're doing. Holding a node. Different node. Go away, steam. We need to focus on this task at hand. And for some reason it deployed at 400. It was supposed to deploy at 350, but it deployed at 400. No one knows why. But yes, we are safe. At least we should be. I don't know where the rest of it goes. After that, you don't really care. Gene would be proud, even though Jebediah wasn't the one that piloted this, let alone build it. Up there it is. Hi! It's probably just flying. And look at those parachutes pass out. What's going on here? It's not only that, but it's not even holding a leveled flight, so I decided to let go of SES. Let SES do its thing. And of course, guys, little note, if it reaches freezing in Florida, it is freaking cold wherever you are. Because it should never be freezing in Florida. Yes, that's how it was on the day I was recording it. It actually reached 32 degrees and then some. And it didn't even break 50. That is ludicrous. Yes, more is parachute spazzing. I don't know what's going on there, so... Parachute says. And whoever parked there, yeah, if you saw how many G-forces he took earlier, oh my gosh. So yes. Here it comes. Boom. Unicycle. Alright, let's get to the challenge portion now.
Alright, now that we got the example out of the way, now it's time for us to move on to the next aspect of the challenge, which is the explanation. Okay, so here are the rules. You may be able to see the map, but that's for scoring, so we'll get to that a little bit later. Right now, you must design a plane or a rocket. Not both, just a plane or a rocket. Must contain a minimum of one Kerbal. The Kerbal can be any of your choice. You must show that you have tweaked your rocket and or plane in some fashion. You're only allowed to enable infinite fuel and part clipping. If you use any mods, you will be placed in a completely separate division from the full stock rockets and planes. A weapon is defined as a small part of your rocket plane that is only attached at one point. You can leave your rocket / plane at any time. Cluster bombs are allowed, but they have to be attached. But the entire thing has to be attached at one point. Once you have used all your weapons, you must successfully abort your Kerbal in one piece. As you saw I did, that was my abort. You must provide either photo evidence of everything or a video. If you hand me the craft file in the forum, I will not accept it. You may submit multiple times only if you're doing both a stock and a rocket modded rocket / plane. And you can only do it once each time. Okay, so you can only submit one stock and one modded. Alright, now on the scoring, as you can see on the map, there is different areas. Don't worry, this map will be located on the forum. I will put a link down in the description below to where the forum is and to this page. This map will help you. Every time a weapon hits the target zone, you get a point. The points are marked based on where they are located. Use the guide alongside to help out. Okay, multiplication, pretty simple. Okay, again, the math, if you really need the math, it is on the forum page once again. Submit everything on the forum page. And my total score, it's actually incorrect on the forum page. Hold on. It is, let's see, 32 for the vehicle assembly building hitting it, 6 for the ground, 20 for the visitor center. Didn't hit any of the black areas. I used more than 8 weapons, so I get a 0.5 there. And a 2, and I forgot to add the location of where it lands, and it landed in the Space Center 10 mark area, so that would then be 68. Alright, so there you go. That's all I have for you.